Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Now, yesterday, last we left off, we're on several cases. One is a murder. I don't think I've been to the Salty Mass. One is a murder, which is a sad one. It could have been sadder because I thought we knew the kid that was murdered. That is not the case. And instead, we also have a bag of seeds to give to a person, and then a person in the sanitarium to talk to about an animate.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaroo of the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
This place, it stills your mind and distracts you.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, grieving mother. Just saying. Hi.
Hail, traveler.
Yeah. The Amao woman watches you suspiciously. One hand is tense at her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if weary smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? Frown ripples across her blue facial markings, the kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls and our customers. They started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving my regulars away. She looks you up and down, scratching her chin. Aren't too many who care about what happens in places like the Gift, but where it is, you're an exception. The knights are too busy sniffing around Duke Aviar to bother with us commoners. I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyways. It's like you need me to make an example out of these thugs. Can't say I'd mind that as long as it solves the problem. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that they aren't random incidents. Put a stop to these attacks and I'll find a real nice way to thank you. Got me? Well, if you aren't interested in the word, I'll solve her problem for her. Got some questions. Dude, what do you know about these attacks? You only have to step outside to see for it yourself. Those thugs out there are just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming in or going. Maybe they'll have let you pass. Maybe they would have let you pass, however. Tell me more about your business. It's not doing as well as I'd like with all this trouble. I run an honest enterprise, just trying to give folks a little rest and relaxation. You help me out, and I'll see about getting you a special discount. Can't say Talos wouldn't mind that. Refreshments. Casserole. Find and confront thugs.
Hail and well met.
Orico catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine-fitted clothing whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? Never mind. Wade. Hey, Wade. We got words to talk to, Wade. Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. Oh, we're doing this the hard way, sir. Wade takes a swing, his fist sailing a foot from your ear. His momentum sends him crashing to the floor. He gets up slowly, clutching at the bar for balance. What do you want from me? Your son's dead. Darren was defending one of the women here for a couple of thugs. Boy died while I was here. My wife, she always said I'd do no good, but I never thought you can change. You want to be worthy of him? Go home. Take care of the family you still have. You wouldn't say that if you really knew the kind of father I've been. He draws a deep breath and looks at the half-empty mug in front of him. With a shaking hand, he pushes it away. I know if you're right, but I'll try to pull myself together enough to find out. Well, now to try to find his bee person. Can't kick me out like that. Been around longer than any of you. Old drunkard. Okay. I thought that he was the one that was labeled with a B. Ah, tulips. That's a pun.
How do you do?
She went to the bar, her black painted nails tapping the wood. What'll it be? Aisle. And some info if you got it.
Good day, stranger.
And if your regulars looking for work, you got to turn their ale money somehow. Take a look. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm full on anyways. Rico. Big Guernsey, huh? The Orland man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with an interest. What's wrong with your leg? Just laughs and shakes his head. Oh. Okay, he's walking with a limp. You're just size king. Got it. Alright. Alrighty. So, we just need to find some thugs and do away with them. I'm gonna try to go to the copper lane first.
Here, kitty. Come on, I want to pet you.
Okay. Idir is getting more enduring as time goes on. He just wants to pet all the dogs and cats and whatnot we have. Okay. Oh, harassing thugs. What have we here? Another tourist in the gift? He nods to his shifty-eyed companions. Let's give it a proper welcome. Yeah, I don't think so. Violence! Good on you guys for getting on with the attack. I don't know if those were the only harassing thugs. Rusty bronze key. Hold up. One of the thugs dropped a key that looks like it belongs to a house in Ondra's gift. His theory is correct. One of them may have evidence of a larger... There was a house that was abandoned and locked, right? Or there was a... Excuse me, abandoned house that had something locked in it? Okay, this is where we spoke with Viana. So not here. Oh wait. In Andra's gift. We're not... Am I an idiot and we're not in Andra's gift? No, we're in Andra's gift. Ramshackle house, maybe then. I thought it was going to lead to one of these places and it was locked. Like, plot locked. Hello. Well, you don't look like a very kind sort.
Well met, friend.
Ifri wears a defiant expression and sturdy yet battered suit of armor. She seems to bear each scratch and ding with pride. When I send you here to drag me out, you can tell him this business with the brothel is more important than digging around the ruins for antiquities. I'm sorry, who are you? Mayfree, a lieutenant with the dozens. Taps it into the breastplate. We're the last fighting force in Defiance Bay that remembers what it means to be Dairudin. And unfortunately, I'm the only one who seems to care about the way Maya's squeezing the locals. Hear about the trouble in the Salty Mast. Ordinary Kith are angry, as they should be with that crooked Amawa toadying up the nobles. She's using the tragedies of Wadewin's legacy to line her pockets. She's no better than the Adirian overlords we drove out 200 years ago. People around here know you to be an honest broker. Maya has made it so only the rich can afford her establishment, yet she sits in the poorest district of Defiance Bay. How's that fair? We've taken matters into our own hands, but she's the real criminal here. Why don't you tell her to back down? Hey. Call your thugs off, or I'll show you what real violence is. Avery's hand hovers over her sword. Her compatriots look between the two of you nervously. She sighs. Go tell that Amawa woman that we'll leave her alone, but the common folk will remember this when all her fancy friends find a new place to spend their time and coin. Oh, I definitely looted this place before. How did I enter this house before? Hold up. Belongs to a house and owner's gift. Give me a moment. Okay, yeah. The key was meant to unlock this door for the ramshackle house in the first place.
God's damn that son of a cool.
Introducing another character now? Now? The angry woman clenches her jaw and stares out toward the harbor with glimmering golden eyes. Eventually, sensing your presence, she turns her feathered head towards you.
Want to run it down on its luck, Valiant Trading Company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it.
Clenches her jaw and continues quietly.
As long as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains.
What exactly is going on?
Exactly. If I knew that, I'd be in a better mood. The only thing I know exactly is that Mestre Verzano is determined to wind up in a grave before the season turns.
The woman looks back at the warehouse for a moment and grimaces. After a slight nod in your direction, she storms off. Okay then. The only reason I'm like another companion is because she has a portrait, and usually in these kind of games you don't have a portrait unless you have the capacity to be within the thing. What was that about? Beralt? Prestigious visitor leaving in 8 days. Beralt, an Indian dignitary, has arrived at the stronghold who requests your aid with an upcoming meeting with representatives of the Fisher Crane tribe near the Thean Bog. And I still have to go back to resolve an attack too. I feel like there might just be a little bit too much going on with that goddamn abode thing. I don't know.
Hail and well met.
Always good to have a few more warm bodies in here. Any progress with those thugs? I've talked with the ringleader. She's agreed to leave you alone. Well, that's a welcome surprise and one worth celebrating. Take some coppers and enjoy yourself. And if you have your fun here, enjoy my special discount. Sagani raises one eyebrow. Someone's giving you the talk, right? Because Kaolu is the one who handles it with our children. But if no one's ever explained it to you. Yeah, just what can I do for a fine strapping lad like yourself? About this place? Thought that was clear as the crystal waters below the docks. This here's the Salty Mast, the most famous house of pleasure in Defiance Bay. We got drinks, beds, and good company to help you enjoy both. So many minds here, filled with lust, gaiety, but also with worry, heartache, terror. He looks around at the talking, laughing, drinking crowds. These rooms have been filled by despair as the Hollowbone as much as by anything else. A shame that one would so readily profit from it. Of course, the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen is upstairs. You'll find several of the hardest working boys and girls in Defiance Bay up there too. Well, I guess that's supply and demand done. And we still have to go to Mirwald. I don't know how the hell we're going to get over there just yet to deal with the long hunt. Master below we can't really do. I think we continue with the dream and memory thing in Act 3. Same thing with Twin Elms, can't get over there. Right. Go back to Copper Lane for a couple of reasons. Access. So at some point I gotta just go back to my goddamn fort. Ah. Oh wait. Wait. Oda. Yeah, got some news to talk to you about. Hi. Oda's eyes are bright and her cheeks are ruddy and wet. Wada told me what happened to our son. She sniffs and wipes at her tears. I almost threw him out. Still might. But he swears he'd be a better father to this one. He looks at the motionless baby in the cradle. Don't know whether I believe him, but I suppose I'll give him a chance. Not sure there's much choice, really. Here, take this. I've been saving several keepsakes for Deeren one day, but he won't need them now. I don't know how to know the child to pass them on to. Well, that was far more... You're ring of minor protection, though. Well, I would still love the idea of finding the dude who had kicked him in the face in the first place. Vengeance.
Been a pleasant surprise traveling with you, Haravius.
Nice of you to say that. I was on the road alone for years, and I'm happy to have company for a change.
My part of the country has a saying about Orlans. Face of skin, let 'em in. Face of hair, best beware. But you're more like a skin-faced Orlan.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, my tribe has a saying, head of brunette, they're all set. Head of blonde says everything wrong.
Wait, was that bad? I meant it as a compliment.
It was a little racist, I won't lie. Well, I guess either way, we're going to back to the Copper Lane. Guess we gotta go to the Copper Lane. Wasn't the... Wait, where was the sanitarium? Have I been to the I haven't been to the sanitarium yet. I don't even think I've been to the area where the sanitarium is. Lamdali. Place. Goose and Fox. There we are. Have I even been into the Goose and Fox? Don't mind me just being a little bit about having to go all the way back to the place of things. Do I even have the time between the attack and whatnot. Actress, Gareth, Bishop. What was I looking for again for this one? Gareth. Ah, you're Gareth. Alright, this should be fun. A man skulks near the bar. He seems like he's trying to blend in with the wood paneling, and he watches the other patrons out of the corner of his eye. Gives you a quick nod as you approach. What do you do here? Me? I'm just minding my own business. Of course, standing by yourself at the corner of a tavern and you're not drinking anything. Not suspicious at all. Keep it down, will you? I really am here to do business, but it's the kind of thing that requires discretion. Unless a mutual friend has sent you to me, that's all I've got to say on the subject.
Welcome.
Gotta admit, that is funny. Rosano has a delivery for you. Your voice down, will you? The Minols have spies everywhere. You tell Rosano this is the last time I'm buying from him. It's getting too dangerous for me. What do the Minols have to do with this? You have no idea, do you? Well, let's just say the Dominos have exclusive rights to trade certain merchandise within the city. Rosano likes to make some extra coin from time to time by dealing in the same merchandise, undercutting the competition, he says. Tell me what's in that pouch? They're squash seeds, and they interrupt pregnancies. Even though they're not exactly legal, many folks nowadays prefer them to the risk of the hollowborn, or celibacy. Yeah, no, that second one's understandable. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before. A woman swaggers in, her polished boots thwacking the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer warps her smooth face. Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to buy only from me. What's the girl to think? Gareth bows, his knees knocking together. Please, my lady, I was just explaining that I don't do business with anyone else. Except this one time, right? Dana crosses her arms and walks back on her heels. There's always one more deal, until you run out of credit, that is. Dana turns and regards you, looking you up and down. Just who are you? Don't exactly look like a seed dealer. I think I'll choose violence. No one to be trifled with. I get the sense that throwing threats around is second nature to you. I admire that. I just might have a use for someone like you. Bernard Zano said put you up to this, didn't he? 12 fools on a sinking ship, and he's determined to drag anyone who gets close enough down with him. He eyes the trembling Gareth. Gareth, you knew better, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'll give you a chance to get even with the imbecile who's been playing us both. What do you say to killing Verzano? Yeah, not gonna do that. Let's scurry back to Verzano and get your payment while you still can. Just make sure you stay out of my way. Well, I think Gareth is dead. Waiting for me to... when I confirm, I'll decide how to handle his treachery. I mean, from what I've heard of the Dominal... The Medals, those guys don't exactly sound like a group I want to associate myself directly with anyways, unless that directness is sword to the face. Alright, back to Brackenbury. Finish this quest. What the hell? I thought you had frostbite because of the fight against the, who's it's? The last episode. She fall in combat and I didn't realize it? I mean, let's be honest, that kind of seems like a thing that I'll have 100% not noticed. Alright. Is your training complete? Yeah, I 100% thought that frostbite was, unless it's from the thing, but it's also just glitched. I won't doubt that it's glitched. Rosano, you have some explaining to do. Aye.
Hail, traveler.
Were you able to deliver the package? Yeah, you better explain why you sent me into a trap. Fast. The Dimensionals were there? His eyes fly open and he tugs at his beard. Oh, careful, always following the Verlatvia. Couldn't have known. Ah.
Well, well. Is this your last day among the living, Verzano?
Rosano wrings his hands. Timing is impeccable, Palagina. The Dominels are after me. Please, you got to stop them.
As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republics considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the Dukes.
What's the meaning of this?
The meaning's simple. Verzano's cut off. Shut out. His fate is left to the Dominels and whatever unlucky friends he may still have in Defiance Bay.
Rosano falls to his knees and claps his hands together. Have mercy, Palagina. I don't stand a chance against the Dominels. I brought failure and shame on myself, but you can't mean to watch your countrymen die like a dog.
Verzano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the ambassador, and through the ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die. You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it?
Turns her attention to you and raises her feathered eyebrows expectantly. See, on the one hand, he is rather scummy. I mean, the whole drug dealing thing, well, not necessarily drug dealing, but still. And the whole possibly having put me into a trap to get me in, directly in touch with the Dominels in the first place. But keep in mind our previous dealings with the Dominels in the first place. I intend to protect Verzano from the Dominels. Palagina drops her gaze and slightly shakes her head from side to side. Moments later, she turns her eyes to the ceiling in amused disbelief.
Verzano, you have a saint looking out for you after all.
Boy, I would have loved if they actually animated this. She strides across the room and takes the already nervous Verzano's head in her feathered hands, a gesture that seems to hover in a dangerously narrow space between caressing and crushing.
Just don't come knocking on the embassy door. Understand?
Verzano replies with a rapid, weak series of nods. Palagina nods back once and gives his face a light slap.
Do as you will. He's no longer my concern.
Well, hi. Donna saunters through the door, flanked by a squad of Dominel foot soldiers. She lets her gloved hand rest on the hilt of her weapon. A sneer curdles on her face as she looks at you. Seems I was wrong to overlook your blunder. Rest assured I'll never make the same mistake twice. Cute. Oh hey, Anna's back. Sweet, I wonder what that reward was. Oh, sorry, did something happen? Oh. That guy was... Okay. He wipes the sheen from his forehead and looks around the warehouse with wide, fearful eyes of a hunted animal. Can't thank you enough, amico. But this won't stop the dominoes for long. I've got to get out of here, and I recommend that you do the same, too. He hands you his pistol and gives you a bag of coin with shaking hands. That's all I have after all this ill-fated venture. Thank you again, and please look after yourself. Forgiveness. And fine rapier and a dagger. Armor. A load of money. All of them? I mean, I won't lie. From what I've seen of this individual, this Palagina, whatever. I don't think I'd like her. Grandfather and summoners, blah blah blah. Though backed by the money and spies of 2 Valiant dukes, it kinda had difficulty cracking the Glanfathans at Summoner's code. Many of the Glanfathans who initially appeared helpful turned out to be saboteurs who believed that outsiders could not be trusted with Glenfathan secrets. A series of ambushes and difficult chases through Glafan eventually brought Kana face to face with the great-great-granddaughter of one of the Orlan astronomers who predicted the Lover's Tide. He threatened to destroy the key to translating the cipher, but Kana was able to negotiate a limited translation of the key astronomical information. In the end, the Valiant Dukes were a bit disappointed, as they had hoped to learn additional secrets of Glenfathan astronomy. However, even the information Kana recovered was fascinating to Valiant scholars. Dimensional shift once per rest in 12 reflex? God damn. Dimensional shift. Bow beam stunned them for 5 seconds versus fortitude. That is insane. I like it. Alright. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping that I don't have to deal with Palagina again. If only simply because I think I've seen her portrait about as another paladin. I don't care to have another paladin right now. Especially one that seems to be the typical one that has to purchase their own 10-foot pole to shove up their own ass. That kind of awful, if anyone's familiar with that. Yeah. If anything, maybe I'll continue encountering her. Maybe I'll continue encountering her. And we're going to just have a lovely time where we're having to... I don't know. Kill her. Probably could have killed her then and there, you know, with the option to simply attack. But whatever. I'm going to go ahead, call an episode here. When we return, we are going to try to finish off a couple of more... Oh god, how much... Deceptive, 1. Cruel, none. Benevolent, 3. Passionate, 1. Awesome. But yeah, we'll see about some of these other side quests I have, and then possibly going back to my house so that I can protect it, and also to talk to some dude about something. I'm not entirely certain what that is about. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.